What's up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. Today we have a very funny, a very goofy looking Pokemon in the Love Cup. This Pokemon is called Wugtrio, the evolution of Wiglet. If you're one of the OGs, you may not even know this Pokemon exists. It's making its debut on the channel. It's one of the newer fellas in the Pokemon franchise, and it's running Mudslap, Liquidation, and Dig. Shout out to Place Your Wagers for showcasing Wugtrio along with Skeledirge and Ariados. Right off the bat, catching a move on Ariados and Wugtrio, a pure water type, not going to get that same type attack bonus on the Mudslap. It is not the strongest Pokemon in the world, we're going to say right off the bat, but Mudslap is a very strong fast attack. We're going to see how well it can perform in this cup. Right now, Ariados, I think that might have been a charge attack priority, right? Onto the Miltank. That's very nice. Gets off the parting lunge here. Ariados going to really soften up this Miltank. And Wugtrio hopefully going to get a nice farm down here. The opponent actually gives up Switch. And this is going to really open up the runway for Skeledirge to get a massive farm down. Of course, Ariados just completely walled here by Skeledirge. Going to incinerate down here in 2. And Skeledirge has lots of energy to fire off against whatever comes in. It is an Alomomola. This is not good for Skeledirge. However, with all this energy, it can certainly fight back. Gets that first Protect Shield. And after this Shadow Ball, I think the switch timer is up for Wugtrio to come in. Now, Wugtrio, 2 shields to hide behind. Gonna fire off the Dig. This is going to be some really underwhelming damage. Oh, that did not do that much. Wugtrio, come on, buddy. Wugtrio going to put up the Protect Shield, and yeah, this is just really underwhelming. You would think this is good for Wugtrio, but oh, okay, Dig does knock out the Miltank, and Alomomola is out of here. There we go, Wugtrio. Very nicely done. I think that was more of a skill showcase from Place Your Wagers than it was Wugtrio putting in work, but that's a good lead from Wugtrio. Super effective Mud Slaps on the Slowbro. In comes a Psycho Cut Medi. We're going to fire off the Liquidation and then swap in. Ooh, very nice. We swap in Skeledirge, and I bet we can probably withstand 2 Psychics here, and they don't even have Psychic. I mean, I can't imagine they're baiting, because there's really no reason for Skeledirge to shield a Psychic. So they are, yeah, just probably running Ice Punch, Dynamic Punch. And Skelly is going to get a very nice farm here. If Slowbro comes back, we can do 1 and throw Shadow Ball. Yep. I think it's worth the Protect Shield. Yep, we've got all this energy. And here you might even want to just throw Shadow Ball immediately, because I think you're already at 100. And Place Your Wagers recognizes that. Going to throw this Shadow Ball right away. You want to throw on good timing, but sometimes you got to disregard that timing. We are going to aggressive swap into Wugtrio, and this looks like a really good situation. We get off another Liquidation here. Liquidation is going to do some impressive damage with that same type attack bonus, that pure water typing. And this is going to really set up our Ariados to take double resisted counter damage. Might even go for a full Poison Sting down here. And I do not see a lose condition at this point, unless we lag out of the game. Sorry, Place Your Wagers. I don't want to jinx you. I don't want to jinx the lag out. We go for a lunge here. Won't quite knock out, but puts it really low. And I think Slowbro knows the game is over. Place Your Wagers. Playing against a Mango. I have a friend named Mango, but it's a different Mango in this game. Nice to know there's multiple Mango trainers out there. Wugtrio. This thing, dude. This is unbelievable. Pokemon, some have been critical of Pokemon, saying they're running out of Pokemon ideas where they're basically just coming up with different versions of already made Pokemon. And I mean, you can't really say that that's wrong. I guess technically should have gone for Dig here against Slowbro, but Liquidation is fine. I would still do comparable damage. Well, Dig is so bad, I wonder if Liquidation is the play. I might even look that up, honestly. might look that up. Might PV poke that here on the side. Ariados does like this matchup here against Slowbro. Surf going to connect, but we're going to go for another lunge here. Yeah, I'm going to look up the battle. Let's see. Wugtrio. Liquidation versus Dig against a Slowbro. In comes Medi. Oh, beautiful. This looks really good for Skeledirge. Gonna build up to that Shadow Ball. The opponent is out of here. Dig does 58 damage versus Liquidation does 43. So yeah, Dig definitely the way to go. But you were so low, you had to like throw something there. Can't really blame them. Did that say Pickleball? Office of Pickleball? Okay, place your wagers on the Pickleball train. It seems like everyone's playing Pickleball this day and age. I actually got the courage to ask a certain someone if they wanted to go play Pickleball, and ended up being a pretty fun time. Okay, let's not get into that. Personal life. Stay out of my personal life, YouTube commenters. Who asked you? No one asked you. I just said it on my own volition. Disarming Voice coming through against Miltank. This is pretty bad. These rollouts are going to be threatening to both of these remaining Pokemon. And we're going to swap in the Ariados here. Now, when do you use the Protect Shield? Miltank has a lot of energy. They do go for the Body Slam. I think the opponent probably would have been better off throwing the higher energy cost Chart Attack. Obviously, hindsight's 2020. Now we make the great Protect Shield call. And suddenly, we might have a lot of play here because this Slowbro doesn't have energy. So we're going to get off this debuff first. Now we can comfortably take a move. And they let us get off another lunge. I guess they didn't want to settle for Brutal Swing. They wanted to commit to the Surf or the Scald. But now I wonder if Skelly can just simply incinerate everything down. We swap Skelly. They are dry, so we get the farm down. I think we commit to fast attacks here. Understands we're not we get 1 damage here from the Disarming Voice. Doesn't knock out through the shield. No, I think they have a Body Slam. Oh, even though Place Your Wagers loses this game, I just want to highlight how high level of a decision this is. We're gonna instant replay this. Even though we lose this, I just want to highlight how high level of a decision this is on this instant replay. We play this out. See if I can fast forward just a tad. Just a tad. We understand that the next rollout is going to take precedent before our next Incinerate, right? So the third rollout is going to register before our next Incinerate. So we throw the Disarming Voice knowing that if the Miltank is at 1 HP, for those that don't know, I mean, I think there's still a lot of people that probably have not heard that bird is the word. Just kidding. Dumb joke, Rise. That a Protect Shield does not limit the damage to 0. It reduces the damage of a charge attack to 1 damage. So if that Miltank is at 1 damage, throwing this Disarming Voice actually provides us with 1 damage instead of getting 0 damage by not throwing it. But unfortunately, I think that Miltank was at 2 HP, man. So that was actually a really high-level play, even though it didn't quite give us the win. That was, I really like that still. I really like that decision. Here we go. Wugtrio into Licky Licky. They swap in Ariados. Beautiful. Beautiful for Skeledirge. We were a little bit slow. Sorry. Sometimes, if I'm not like enunciating, sometimes I get that little like whistle with my, I don't know what it is. Trailblaze. Oh, I guess they're trailblazing because it's single resisted, but I think you're probably better off lunging still to debuff the attack of the Skeledirge because now we're only single debuffed, right? I think they probably would have been better off debuffing us more because now Skeledirge is going to inflict more damage upon this Licky Licky. And look at how much work Skelly is putting in. Oh my gosh. Skelly might take out almost 2 full Pokemon here. Holy cow. Skelly, you monster. And they're forced to expend energy too. No way, dude. And Body Slam doesn't even knock out Skelly, taking out nearly 2 full Pokemon. Oh, gosh. This is just over. They're going to play it out. They're going to play it out. I respect the opponent for playing it out. You never know. But the problem is after these lunges, like a wild charge isn't even going to knock out. So even if they can like double swift bait here, the wild charge is not going to be enough after the lunges. And they lose the chart attack priority. That's brutal. I would have thought Electrode would have won this chart attack priority, but I guess not. That's actually pretty surprising to me. I would have thought Electrode had the higher attack, but Ariados. Dude, that did such underwhelming damage for a wild charge since it was double debuffed. Body slam, combo play, Wugtrio, the little snipe. And they don't even have a threatening charge attack to... Oh, what am I talking about? Wild charge. For some reason, I had a brain fart where I was thinking like Mud Slapper, groundwater, but pure water. Wugtrio into Medi. We're going to safe swap Ariados, and we get the chart attack priority, but you got to presume this Medi might have Psychic, right? So Psychic would deal a considerable amount of damage. We're going to let it go, though. And wow, great call. Forcing them to show that they have it, and going to get off a lunge here. This will probably draw the Protect Shield from Slowbro. I think we're going to get farmed down here. And this is a little bit concerning. We don't really have a clear-cut way of getting rid of this Slowbro, so I think we might be in some trouble. They are going to fire off a Surf. Oh my gosh, that is resisted, but that still did so much. Jeez Louise. We go for the dig. And we do knock it out. I think they do us a favor there, because that Slowbro could have farmed down and gotten off energy against Skeledirge. So they do us a bit of a favor by letting the Slowbro go down. Ooh, okay. This looks tough just because the rollout damage is really going to add up here. Skeledirge going to keep on incinerating. And nice timing by the Licky Licky user, throwing after 3 rollouts for proper timing, and they body slam bait. But honestly, at this point, maybe they're just planning on going straight body slam since the rollouts add up so much. Disarming Voice going to grab the final Protect Shield. We do swap in Wugtrio. Oh, but we don't quite get there. Is there any way one Incinerate knocks out here? If this one Incinerate knocks out, I think we can win this. And it does. It knocks out. We get to the Shadow Ball. I thought that was looking bad, but Place Your Wagers had other plans. He says Skeledirge is too strong. Could have gone for the Disarming Voice, but he knew his energy counts there. Oh gosh, okay. Rotom, dude. Dude, this Rotom has been a nightmare for my team. My team is like triple weak to this Rotom. But Wugtrio, this Mud Slapper, it actually likes to see Rotom. And we're actually swapping Ariados into Licky Licky. You might be wondering, why the heck are we doing this? Well, we need to keep Wugtrio for the Rotom. I think that's why. That Rotom kind of core breaks our backline. And they do give us Switch. They're probably going to farm down with Rotom. I think they get us in 3 Astonishes. Or do they? Oh, maybe not. Might have been 1 turn lag. I'm not sure. No, I think we just lived 3. It might have been both. I think it was 1 turn lag, but we still lived 3. Okay, this is pretty good. Even if they have foul play, I think we can live 1. But let's see what Place Your Waiters decides to do. Takes the foul play. And yeah, we live the foul play with enough health where we're not going to get countered down before 2 Disarming Voices. So that's all we need. And this is still going to be kind of uncomfortably close. But the Mud Slaps do more than the Astonishes, luckily. And we get the win. Astonish is so busted, but Mud Slap more busted. Especially when it's super effective. Okay, Licky Licky swap. This is fine, though, as long as we can keep Switch. So we can just stay here, and if we can get Skelly onto... Oh, perfect. We just want to get Skelly onto Caesar, and we are going to melt that Caesar. And we correctly shield Shadow Ball. Beautiful. Oh, best case scenario here. Best case scenario here. In comes Bruxish the fish. We go for the dig. Oh my gosh, the game's over. The game is over. Come in, Ariados. Oh my gosh. How many incinerates does it take to melt a Caesar? The world will never know. Oh, we actually have a short. One of our highest viewed shorts from way back when on the channel was testing out if you could knock out a Pokemon with one fast attack in like the Great League, like for like an actual CP. And what was it? It was a Chandelure. Was it a Shadow Chandelure? No, I think it was just a regular Chandelure against a Shadow Caesar. And we ramped up the Chandelure to 4 times attack boost with Flame Charge, and then 1 Incinerate knocked out the Shadow Caesar. Pretty crazy. So that's like, if you look at like the most viewed shorts, if you sort like most viewed shorts on my channel, you'll probably find it. It's also titled like, can you one-shot a Pokemon with just a fast move or something? Okay, back to the action. Great shield on the Earthquake. That's massive. Skelly's so dangerous with energy. So dangerous with energy is the Skeledirge. Oh, they try to make the catch. That was a really nice idea by the opponent there, honestly. The show and go, the peekaboo as they call it. But it's not quite going to work. I was wondering why we're over farming, but I guess since they didn't have energy, we might as well. Shadow Ball, boom, one-shots. Maybe it doesn't do 100%. Maybe it does like 90-something, so we actually needed that one Incinerate. I don't know. Oh, beautiful. Dude, Wugtrio is actually winning us a fair amount of leads. But, dude, the non-stab Mud Slaps are just kind of underwhelming, actually, because these Psy Waves are doing like the same damage as the Mud Slaps. Okay, not quite as much. Oh, but they actually get to 2 Rock Slides, so we're going to have to go down both Protect Shields. That's unlucky. It looks like Solrock barely got that off. We get off a Parting attack here against Scrafty, and we hard pivot. Oh, really nice. We hard pivot Ariados, and I think Place Your Wager is kind of making the call. They're not going to have a better answer to Ariados than Solrock. So now Ariados is going to really make life miserable for this Slowbro, getting 2 debuffs off before it can even get to an attack. Whatever this is not going to do that much. Let's see. It's going to be Surf. Look at that. The next Surf won't even knock out. This might just be a Brutal Swing. I'm not sure. Yeah. Very underwhelming damage. We're going for Lunge instantly. And Slowbro is not going to reach another attack. So they swap. And at this point, I think we're probably just going to commit to fast attacks, maybe? No, I guess I'm wrong. I'm not sure. I guess Ariados might reach another Lunge, yeah, before getting countered down. So yeah, I guess we can go for fast attacks here. We also probably force Scrafty to throw energy. But I don't know if Scrafty even lives. Yeah, it doesn't even live to Incinerate. So either way works. Either way works. Shadow Ball, 0 bubble. On the low HP Slowbro. GG. A little bit of a 3-ball flex there as well. Place Your Wagers. Looking dominant. This is like a mixtape. This is like a highlight reel. This is like Midwest Ballers. Any of my Wisconsin friends might remember. That's probably like a pretty niche reference. Midwest Ballers highlight mixtapes. High school basketball. I think we throw in bad timing there, but I cannot. I have no business calling anyone out for bad timing because I was throwing on such bad timing against these rollout users yesterday on my stream. Dude, I threw on bad timing so many times, it was embarrassing. Rollout is difficult, especially in like desynced scenarios to throw on good timing. At least for me. Maybe you guys watching are like, Rise, I throw on perfect timing every single time against rollout. It's the easiest thing in the world. Well, good for you, Travis. We actually have a Travis that watches the channel. He's a pretty cool guy, pretty good supporter. Okay, Skelly into... Oh, beautiful. This is like a terrific situation. But once again, Wugtrio just takes so much damage, dude. Oh my gosh. It just takes so much damage. Like, these jabs are doing so much. Liquidation. Gets the shield. I think we also got DRE to get that off, so we get a bit lucky there. We're going to use our Protect Shields here against Slowbro. Its attacks are going to do more than anything Medi can hit us with. So, yeah, I think we use our another shield here. And now Medi is going to have to try and two-shot us with Psychic. That's its only shot. And I like that we're going just straight Shadow Ball here. A lose condition could be like having them call the Disarming Voice. And I actually like that the opponent no-shielded, right? Because that could be their potential win condition, is calling a Disarming Voice, which you can hang on and maybe get to 2 Psychics. Okay, Licky Licky. Dude, the Wugtrio? Tell me if I'm crazy. Well, be nice about it. Doesn't it kind of remind you of Gigalith a little bit, the way it looks on screen? Like, obviously from this angle, it's Wugtrio, but like, when it first comes on screen, doesn't it look a little bit like Gigalith? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't play Master League that much, which I think is normally where you see Gigalith. Okay, Bruxish the Fish. This thing does have Psychic Fang, so this could be very painful. Ow. But we understand that we live the Psychic Fangs to get off our lunge, so Placer Rager is going to elect to let it go down, and they are going to keep Bruxish alive. The problem here is we don't really have an easy way of getting rid of this fish. This fish is a little bit of a problem. They're going for the Aqua Tail. I think they're actually doing us a favor, however, by going Aqua Tail and not Psychic Fangs, because we kind of have to respect it, and they could have debuffed us. But now we have 2 charge attacks, so they have to let it go. Oh, interesting. Gonna go for the Shadow Ball here. This will do a lot of damage if it connects. I forget the status of the 3rd Pokemon. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna be able to get the farm down here, and we're gonna come out with 2 charge attacks. What was the status of the 3rd Pokemon? How low was it? Oh my gosh, do we live that rollout? Do we live the rollout? I think we do. So the opponent actually could have won this game, and you can't really fault them. But the opponent should have committed to fast attacks here. Also, if they had thrown the Psychic Fangs, right, they probably would have won as well. But if they had just committed to Incinerates here, right, they still have a shield to hide behind, so the opponent could recognize, I just do 1 more Incinerate here. I get 1 more Incinerate with their damage. I still have a shield. I should sneak the rollout through, use my shield, win the game. So, slight misplay from the opponent, but credit to Place Your Wagers for finding the win condition as well. Coming out with 2 charge attacks here. And sometimes you just get caught in between, right? Sometimes you get caught in between. I've got all this energy, like I should probably be throwing it, right? But in that situation, no, you actually just want to commit to the fast attacks. This might be the last battle. Mudslap versus Mudslap. Wugtrio versus the Crocodile. Crocodile has the same type attack bonus, so it looks like its Mudslaps are doing a little bit more here. Liquidation going to draw the Protect Shield. No debuff. And Crocodile coming out with lots of energy. This is a little bit concerning. I think we have to come in with Ariados. But yeah, we don't have an easy road here. Crunch. Ow. My gosh. this Crocodile is a problem. Oh gosh, we're gonna let it go again. Oh gosh. Okay. We need them to be really weak to Skelly, which is possible with a Mudslap lead. Hey, they're thinking. Okay, there's play here. I like that we're throwing on 2, even though it's not ideal, to just like put the pressure on. Okay, so now they're shieldless. The problem here is they're going to get to the 2nd Brutal Swing first, because we threw on bad timing. But now we can throw after 1 or 2. The problem is if we throw after 2, they might catch it. So we're going to throw after 1. And now this comes down to what's in the back. If it's like a Medi, maybe we can do 2 and win the game. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? The true definition of it's not over until it's over. Skelly, after the Crocodile took down 2 entire Pokemon, basically, Skelly says, I'm the best alligator / crocodile in the game. I don't know if that's true. I mean, for alligator might have something to say about that, but Skelly believes it. Skelly believes he's the real deal, and thank you to Place Your Wagers for a very fun showcase. Some really high-level plays and battles as well, with the Wugtrio as well leading the way in this gameplay. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all of that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.